Namaste. Everything comes down to the family. What is family? Why are you born in a specific family? Because the quality of karma that you have from your past births is matching with the quality of karma of the family in which you are born. Now, there are exceptions when you don't gel with your family and you move out and you become a part of some other family whose quality of karma, whose quality of thoughts match with yours. So, family need not be limited to only blood relation. Many a times I have personally seen that people are born in the specific family but they move out and then they become or they are more aligned to some other family who match with their thought frequencies and their karma as such. So the reason I am saying this is because Pitru Dosh is connected with family. Pitru Dosh, Pitru means ancestors. The mistakes of your ancestors come to haunt you and you have to clear it by your own positive karma. Now, Pitru Dosh is caused when there is a conjunction either with Rahu or Ketu. When Sun or Saturn or some other planets or some other placements which I will explain in this podcast, either they are with Rahu or Ketu. So in this first part, I have explained what is the difference. Like if you have a Pitru Dosh, but if that Pitru Dosh is occurring because of specific conjunction with Rahu, then what does it mean? And if it is with Ketu, then what does it mean? You have to understand that both Rahu and Ketu, when they conjunct with Sun or Saturn or any other planets, then Pitru Dosh is definitely there. But there is a difference. And that difference I have explained in this first part. In the second part, I will talk about all the conjunctions and placements that signify Pitru Dosh in your Kundali and the remedies for it. Now in India, it has become a very common trend that if you have a Pitru Dosh, you should go somewhere, you should do that puja and you have to spend 20,000, 40,000 rupees. But all of this is not necessary. There are specific remedies that you can do which are not very expensive. As I always say, the most beautiful things are not expensive. Love is not expensive. God is not expensive. Truth is not expensive. All these things are simple. God is simple, love is simple, truth is simple. Simple has it, but the mind has a tendency to make things complicated. So, in this podcast, you will find out the difference between the Pitru Dosh caused by Rahu and Ketu. And once this is clear, then in the second part, I will talk about all the aspects that lead to Pitru Dosh and what are the practical remedies for it. Because if you go somewhere and you do puja, it is not going to help you for your entire life. You need to focus on doing specific karmas, and what are those that I will explain in the second part. So for now, let's begin with this first part. Pitru Dosh occurs when ancestral karmic debts remain unresolved, and forefathers' unfulfilled desires, mistakes, or negative karmas continue affecting future generations. Both Rahu and Ketu are linked to past life karma, but they create Pitru Dosh in different ways when they join planets like Sun, Moon, Jupiter, or Saturn in certain houses. So, first, I will reveal how Rahu causes Pitru Dosh. Rahu represents desires, illusions, and karmic debts from past lives. When Rahu joins important planets like Sun, Moon, Jupiter, it indicates ancestors who had strong unfulfilled material desires. Example, wealth, power, family success, and couldn't find peace after death. Their unfulfilled cravings remain attached to the lineage, causing financial, emotional, or spiritual struggles. Effects of Rahu related Pitru Dosh are constant financial struggles despite hard work, unstable career, frequent failures or legal issues, recurring family conflicts, broken relationships, or separation from father, health issues, especially mental stress, anxiety, and addictions, difficulties in childbirth or strained relations with children, as well as blocked spiritual progress, attracting negative energies. I will now reveal the key Rahu conjunctions indicating Pitru Dosh. The first conjunction indicating Pitru Dosh is Rahu Sun. This also causes Surya Grahan Dosh. It's a father's lineage curse, and it indicates unresolved karma from the father's lineage, and it causes ego clashes, lack of paternal blessings, or difficulties in career and government related matters. The second conjunction that can indicate Pitru Dosh is Rahu Moon conjunction. It also causes Chandra Grahan Dosh, and it is from the mother's lineage curse. It signifies mental instability, emotional detachment, and conflicts in family life. It can also cause maternal health issues or a strained relationship with the mother. The third and most important conjunction that indicates Pitru Dosh is Rahu Jupiter conjunction. It signifies spiritual and financial karma blockage. It represents distorted spiritual beliefs, financial obstacles, and lack of ancestral guidance. It can also bring dishonesty, unethical behavior, or financial downfall due to bad karmic influences. And now, the one and the only placement of Rahu in a specific house that signify Pitru Dosh, and that Rahu placement is Rahu in the 9th house. This is one of the strongest indicators of Pitru Dosh, as it directly blocks ancestral blessings and causes repeated struggles in career, education, and family life. And now I will quickly reveal the remedies for Rahu related Pitru Dosh. The first remedy: light a mustard oil lamp under a peepal tree on Saturdays to seek ancestral blessings. Offer water to the sun, Surya Arghya, daily to strengthen the sun's energy. Chant Vishnu mantra 108 times every morning and evening using a Spatik Japamala. This is the Vishnu mantra that you should chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Donate minimum 1 liter groundnut oil every Saturday in Lord Hanuman temple. Read Vishnu Puran and Harivansh Puran daily. You will find these religious texts available on Amazon as well as in any shop that sells religious texts and puja items. Wear 9-mukhi Rudraksha bead for peace and prosperity in life. You can wear it in the neck using a black thread or a silver locket chain. I will now come to the next topic on how Ketu causes Pitru Dosh. Ketu represents detachment, spiritual depths, and past life karmas that were left unresolved. When Ketu joins key planets, it shows ancestors who were spiritually unfulfilled, neglected their duties, or had unnatural deaths. The effects of Ketu related Pitru Dosh are more about emotional detachment, health issues, and past life karmic burdens rather than material struggles. The most significant effects of Ketu related Pitru Dosh is detachment from family, isolation, or broken family bonds, repeated health issues, unexplained illnesses, or sudden accidents, difficulty in having children or troubled relationships with offspring, spiritual confusion, lack of faith, and constant fear or anxiety, and a sense of not belonging, loneliness, or feeling spiritually blocked, recurring losses in career due to unseen obstacles. These are the most significant effects of Ketu related Pitru Dosh. So you understand, Rahu related Pitru Dosh directly impacts your material growth, whereas Ketu related Pitru Dosh impacts you more on the emotional front, more on the mental front. Now I will reveal the conjunctions, that is key Ketu conjunctions indicating Pitru Dosh. The first significant Ketu conjunction indicating Pitru Dosh is Ketu Sun conjunction. It signifies paternal karmic burden, and it indicates neglect or abandoned by the father or weak fatherly support. It can cause career instability, lack of confidence, and authority struggles. The second key Ketu conjunction indicating Pitru Dosh is Ketu Moon conjunction. It signifies maternal karmic debt. Although this conjunction is excellent for spiritual detachment and meditation, however, it also creates emotional instability, depression, and problems in relationships with the mother or maternal family if the person is not walking on the spiritual path. If the person is walking on the spiritual path, then this conjunction or the Pitru Dosh caused by Ketu Moon conjunction can actually get reduced provided the person is consistent in his spiritual practices. The last and the most significant Ketu conjunction that indicates Pitru Dosh is Ketu Jupiter conjunction. It is a Pitru Dosh affecting wisdom and finance. It represents karmic debts related to spiritual knowledge, teachings, or improper use of dharma in past lives. And it creates difficulties in education, and also it leads to misguided beliefs. In some cases, it can also signify financial struggles. And now I will reveal the Ketu house placements that signify Pitru Dosh. The first house placement of Ketu is Ketu in the first house, that is Ketu in the ascendant. It signifies burden of ancestral karma affecting life direction. The next Ketu house placement signify Pitru Dosh is Ketu in the fifth house. It signifies delayed childbirth, problems with offspring, or karmic burden from past life actions. The third Ketu placement is Ketu in the ninth house. It signifies loss of ancestral blessings and spiritual struggles. And the last Ketu house placement that indicates Pitru Dosh is Ketu in the 10th house. It signifies career setbacks due to karmic debts. And now I will reveal the remedies for Ketu related Pitru Dosh. Offer prayers to ancestors every Amavasya and Shraddha Paksha. Recite Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya every morning and evening 108 times using a Rudraksha Mala. And if you are based in India, then also make a point to visit Lord Shiva temple every Monday and do Abhishek using water, milk and honey on the Shivalingam. The third point is donate black sesame seeds, blankets or watch, that is wall clocks, to the poor or in the temple of Lord Hanuman. The fourth point, offer water to people and banyan trees to connect with ancestral energies. And the last is wear a 10-mukhi Rudraksha bead in a black thread or in a silver locket and a chain, and wear it in the neck for spiritual and karmic healing. Remember, both Rahu and Ketu Pitru Dosh require deep spiritual healing through ancestral offerings, mantra chanting, and karmic correction rituals. In all of these, the most significant remedy is mantra chanting. Chant the mantras that I have mentioned daily in the morning and in the evening, and also do the donations that I have mentioned, such as oil, blankets, and the most simplest way to overcome Pitru Dosh is by feeding curd and rice to crows. The more and more you feed crows with love and respect, the more you will overcome the obstacles caused by Pitru Dosh in your life. Remember, a crow is black in color, but if you observe very closely, then the crow is the most intelligent bird, and recently scientists have come to the conclusion that after human consciousness, it is the crow that has the next, that is, after humans, it is the crow that has the highest level of consciousness after human beings. Maybe that is why in our Hindu faith, after somebody dies, we feed the crows, we wait for the crows, and if the crow comes and eats the food, we believe that the past, that the person who has died has attained the next level, has got gati in his journey after life. You see, that is how great our ancient seers and sages were. And scientists are now coming to the conclusion that after human, it is the crow. Yes, the black crow. And that is why whenever you see a crow, fold your hands and try to feed them whatever is possible. Very beautiful, innocent, and sharp, intelligent bird is crow. And that is why Lord Shani also loves crow. So I have given you the most secret key, and that is to feed the crows on daily basis. Enough for now. Love you all, and I'll be back with the second episode soon. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.